10 games, they're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He had exactly 100 RBIs, and if you talk to him, he'll let you know 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 2-1. Popped him up. Walker onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Hernandez at second with 2 down. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. For Philadelphia. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Jake Arrieta gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95-97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
2-0 now. In the air out to left. McCutchen is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's hitless in 6 tries. Hit hard down the line. Bronco fields it cleanly. Oh, look at Bronco. Hats off to that one. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Bohr is under it. 1 out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking him up and putting him down. This guy can go get him in the gaps.
Odubel Herrera comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. It bangs against the giant cement pole and gone. In now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Count remains at 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 1-1 home. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Granderson on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Ready now for the Marlins, Justin Bour. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Here comes the first pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Arrieta's got his target, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Striding in, Brian Holiday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
It is Curtis Granderson. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First pitch on its way. Nope. And that misses for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Nope,
and that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Stepping in now, Robbie Franks, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Franks is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed.
Perfect throw, and they got him at second. One left. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta. 9-1-2 due up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. And he takes ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike one. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Walker has it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Robbie Franks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Arrieta into the windup. Here it comes on 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Dallas Keuchel. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And that's in there, base hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Into the box now, John Birdie, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Scooped up on the backhand. Hernandez at second. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So stepping in, JT Riddle, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is under it. And that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First delivery to him on the way. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Fouled away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he fouls this one off. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Misses, ball 2. Line drive to left. Granderson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Justin Bour. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. 2 balls and a strike to Bohr.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Hernandez comes up with it, and that's out number 1. Stepping up now, Ryan Holiday, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. Just foul. The 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, D-Roll. Breaking ball up and away, a hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Into the box, Curtis Granderson, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he popped him up. Harper coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grab. And not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roll, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just hung in there on that one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
0-1 the count. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Granderson on third. Pillar on at second with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Odubel Herrera goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. At the plate, JT Realmuto 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Birdie. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's Neil Walker. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup called strike 1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Coming to the plate now, JT Riddle. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right back to the mound for Arrieta. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Gene Segura 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Birdie ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Here's Bryce Harper now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Bohr. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second, a base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
In now, Brian Holiday, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit, and they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate.
Now Granderson connects deep to right field, and this will kick off the base of the wall. Now he's safe at second. Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. The 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Pillar is retired, and there's one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Into the box now, Robbie Franks, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ready with the 1-1. 1-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line drive to left. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Into the box, Dallas Keuchel, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Popped straight up. Segura into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out. Riding in once again, John Birdie, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
This pitch is popped up. Hoskins is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs. Leading off the inning, Rhys Hoskins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Tying.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Into the box, Odubel Herrera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strike. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
To short, hit hard. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Phillies down. Pat Neshek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Neil Walker will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So striding forward now, JT Riddle. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Bohr. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Segura right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Miami down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Standing in, Maikel Franco. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Settling in now, JT Realmuto. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Smith offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-2. Is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Nick Williams will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1-0 pitch is his slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score holds. It's 3-1. Victor Arano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So digging in now, Brian Holiday. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Curtis Granderson. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty. One man out. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. McCutchen going back, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. 4th home run here in the early going as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
At the plate, Robbie Franks. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Make it 5-1. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Ryan Schimpf will grab a bat and hit. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Schimpf, the former Angel, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce. You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Sir Anthony Dominguez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Now batting, John Birdie. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Now at the plate, Neil Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Sergio Romo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Cesar Hernandez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Segura on at first, nobody out. Hard liner toward short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Digging in, Bryce Harper. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of them, and the Marlins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Miami Marlins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Dallas Keuchel earns the win, his second, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the high score tonight.